Okay, y'all ride with me. I had to go back out again because I forgot to stop at Aldi's, which was right next door almost to Walmart. Because my husband loves this bread they have, and I have to tell you, it's really good, especially toasted. It's an everything bread. And they're the only ones I've seen that carry it. So I drove down here. Didn't have it. So I picked up Marble Rye. I love that store, though. I just love that store. For him. But the most pleasant thing was the young man at the register. He had the biggest, brightest smile the whole time that he was ringing a couple people out in front of me, and then when I got there, just pleasant. I thanked him for that smile. I did. That just made my day. But I got to tell you this, since you're riding with me, on the way down here on 19, 3 lanes coming my way, 6 lanes. Stopped at one of the major lights right there. Not super major, but pretty major. And well, before I got to that light, and I'm in this slow lane. I'm doing speed limit, but I'm over in the slow lane. There's not hardly any traffic, not bothering anybody. Here comes this guy in this. What is it with men in trucks? Anyhow, this great big huge brand spanking new white Chevrolet. Nice looking truck. Flying behind me. I saw him coming in my mirror. And goes around me. And cuts right over in front of me. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck was that all about? Because all the other lanes were open. So we have to stop at that light right there. And next thing you know, here's a guy in a big, I think it was F-350, a diesel Ford big, pulling a horse trailer. And he stops at the light right next to this guy. And I'm looking, and I'm going, oh boy. Well, here comes a third truck, some type of a business truck. It had the sticker things all over it. And I just didn't pay attention to what company it was because I didn't think I was going to see what I just saw happen. The guy in the company truck and the guy in the brand new Chevy were revving and teasing the guy with the fucking horse trailer. They all take off at the light like they're at Dragway 40 fucking 2. Even the dumbass pulling the horse trailer. What is it when you give a man a key to a truck? It was the damnedest thing. These 3 idiots trying to outrun each other on 19. And here's the funniest part of all. They all got stopped at the next traffic light. I don't get it. I don't get the reason for them having to show their masculinity in such a dumbass way. I don't know. So anyhow, I left my Aldi's and I didn't get my husband's bread. I got him Marble Rye. He'll love that. However, there's an Aldi's just as far from my house going the other way. And since my old ass is in the car and I don't really have any plans for this here, I don't really have any set plans for today. I'm going to drive up to that Aldi's. It's not, why does this thing keep loosening up? It's not one of my favorite stores. Actually, the first time I ever went there, I said I was never going to shop in Aldi's again. I probably told you guys that. Anyhow, because I love my husband and I like for him to have things that he likes, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to walk in that store and see if maybe they have some. And if not, then I suppose I'll have to call back to my store and ask them when they're going to get any. Because the shit's really good. I like an everything bagel, only thinner. And then I like to toast it, just put butter on it. But I made some grilled cheese. Oh my God. It's really really, really good. So I am in pursuit of that. I will check this Aldi's up here and see if I can find it. I don't know. But yeah, my trip to Aldi, other than watching the men, that was just hysterical. My trip to Aldi's was great. I just could have kicked myself in the ass when I got home and realized not only did I not go to Aldi's and get his bread, I didn't buy any bread at all. And my guys are sandwich eaters. So I'm going to take the extra 30 minutes or whatever it's going to take me to make the trip up here. And then I shouldn't have to go out the rest of the week. So we haven't talked about our plans for Wednesday. I don't know if we're going to stay home and work on things around the house. Man, go ahead and go around me. There's a fucking red light right here. Or if we're going to go out in the water. Yeah, right. Okay. You have the roadway. It's yours. And you get in front of me and you put your fucking brakes on because you don't know where you're going, right? I'm going to calm down. I'm not going to holler. Because you know what? There's nothing I can do about that idiot. But I can go around them and get away from them. Because now she's where she belongs, behind 4 other really slow-moving vehicles. Should have stayed where she was. I'm in the middle lane and I'm going. I don't think people anymore know, or they're even taught. I don't even know. Do they go to driving school? You know, the appropriate, respectful use of lanes. You know, right side is for slow people, left one is passing, middle one, you just keep going because you got nobody turning right or left. There's no reason to be stopping or anything in the center lane. I don't know. But yeah, I see some of the dangest things. And like I said before, you know, it's probably because everybody's from everywhere. And I get it, everybody drives different. Sorry about that. I don't know what. Oh, I had to put my recirculate on my air conditioner. Just breathing in all this crap from these other cars. So, yeah. And my cup for the day says, my husband thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not the one who married me. We're stopped at a traffic light right now. So, yeah. But I did get home and get all this stuff from Walmart put away. That was 3 trips in. And the cat litter is not in. I'm not taking it in. Somebody a little more strength can do it. I can do it. I don't want to do it. Let's just put it honest. I don't fucking want to do it. So my husband or my grandson can do it. Because, you know, they're He-Men. They can carry all 6 packages of it at one time anyhow. And I think if this guy ahead of me would quit texting, he wouldn't be all over the road and about to run into somebody, and it says what? He's a Marine. Oh, Florida. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no problem with anybody talking on their phone because, you know, I do. But you don't hold it. Have a phone mount where you can talk, because if you had somebody in your car, you'd be carrying on a conversation. Where you can talk, but you can also be looking around and concentrating and having both hands on the steering wheel, one good one at least, or have earbuds in, or, you know, whatever. But I'll tell you, when I see somebody texting on their phone, I tried it one time and scared the fuck out of me. I said, I get it. I get away from them. I either turn off and go a different way, or I get ahead of them, because I certainly don't want to be behind them if they do something really stupid. But so many people, I'm not surprised, because so many people, I saw people get in their boat, and as they were pulling away from the dock, they both pulled their phones out and were texting on their phones. And when we're out on the water, I'll use mine for video. I could give a hell less who messaged me, who called me. Well, out on the water, you don't get a lot of phone calls. You just don't. Text messages usually lag from minutes to an hour, 2 hours, you know. It depends on the area you're in. Anyhow, I'm not out there to be on my phone and be communicating with everybody at all. I don't live by my phone. I just don't. And I don't get it. I told my husband I need to get some type of a lanyard kind of thing for my phone. I need to use my GoPro because it's a waterproof case thing. And anyhow, a lanyard to put on this so I don't drop it, you know, in the water, because if I do, it's done. And that way I don't have to worry about where it's at, or, you know, try to hold on to it, or, because it's just not the most important thing in my life, period, ever, is a telephone. And, you know, if I constantly am feeling I'm getting a telephone call, a constant one, or a constant text, I will look to see who it is, just to make sure that maybe it's not one of my kids and it's something I need to take care of. But most of the time it's these damn health insurance people and solar panel people, and I'm going to talk to them. I'm out there relaxing, having a good time. You know, and of course you can go in and you can block the number, but then you're on like an auto dialer kind of system or whatever. They just use another number, and here you know, next thing you know, here comes all these freaking. And I even talked to somebody from the solar company and said, look, man, I am not interested. And they're constantly calling me from different numbers at different times of the day. Even in the evening at dinner time, they're calling. That's why I have 2 phones. Everybody that should have does have both my phone numbers, my family numbers, and a couple of friends. Other than that, I give out one number. If my other phone rings, I know it's, if I look and I don't see one of my kids' names, I know I'm not answering it, because it's somebody out of the blue trying to get a hold of me for some kind of bullshit. Because I've noticed, like the solar company, they'll call and their business will come up, you know. I'm not going to tell you the name of it, but it's a solar company. But when you don't answer it after a couple times, then you start getting phone calls from people. And their names show up. Well, if I don't know your name, you better leave me a message. And if it's that important, I will get back with you. But I don't live and breathe by my phone. I do not. So, I don't know. But yeah, there's hardly traffic out there. I'm digging this. I am loving this. Because we went from on the major roads like 19, and I'm on State Road 50 right now. Almost bumper to bumper crazy freaking traffic this year. It was nuts. And now, and who the hell can travel in this economy? You know, that's what I don't get. But, yeah, this is like what I'm used to. Hardly anybody on the road. One of these times I'll take this stuff off my mirror and turn my camera around. And give you all visual, because yeah, this is why I moved here. So we'll see. Anyhow, y'all, I'm gonna be pulling up here to pull into Aldi's parking lot in a minute, and I'm gonna go in there. Hopefully they have them ready. If not, well, they just don't, you know. But yeah, I had to tell you about those 3 guys in those trucks. I mean, and they were monster-sized trucks. You know, big, heavy-duty trucks that you shouldn't be. Fellas, come on. I didn't think they were any hotter, any better looking, any smarter, any more masculine, any of that when I saw that mess going on. It's like little boy shit. If it makes them feel okay, well, that's good. If it makes them happy, you know, that's fine. I got a kick out of it. So if y'all are out there and you ever see my video, you 3 fools on US 19 in Spring Hill, Spring Hill Drive in that area, see my video, I'm talking about you. I am. I think I was a little premature with the Aldi's. I got to see where it's at. I know it's right here somewhere. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I got to look for Aldi's, and so I don't run into the back of this big-ass smoking good barbecue truck, and pay attention to what I'm doing. Thanks for stopping. If you like it, hit it. If you don't, I'm good too. See y'all later.